What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy, and we back here with another reaction for y'all. And we back with some FabvL, and we got Abstraction, the Amazing Digital Circus song, and it's featured. And as you see by what the thumbnail and what the song is going to be about, or who's it going to be about, it's with JAX. Now, if you haven't catch the season finale of Amazing Digital Circus, go check out my reaction. It's like an hour and 15 minutes long, and hey, all I gotta say is they cooked with that one, that's for sure. But I ain't gonna lie, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, as I did not even realize that JAX got abstracted. Straight up, I thought that was just a regular. I thought it was just one of the unknowns that we saw at the first episode of Amazing Digital Circus. I didn't even know that was JAX, but hey, but I will say, after all this build up and so and such of him almost going abstract, right? You need to tell me within just a cutaway or so, without even happening on screen, he just straight up goes abstract. Kind of a lackluster build up, but regardless, we gonna check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it. And sorry for the long intro.
This is the end of life as we know it, as we know it. Open your eyes, see the light. Is it glowing? Is it glowing? I feel so close to the edge. Still going back for every broken heart that I refuse to break. I feel so close to the edge.
Oh, this is definitely a news. I'm not gonna lie. I've always said, sorry, gotta keep hydrated. I will say, it always takes a certain type of show or so, or anime or whatever, that really makes people really dive into a creative vibe. And Amazing Digital Circus is definitely one of those shows. Whether even if it's for YouTube, even if it's YouTube based or so. Point of the matter is, it still shows creativity, and definitely for sure, I know FabvL was like, oh, I gotta make sure this is different. And even though it's still rock based, just with the electronic vibes to it, like a EDM type of vibe to it, mixing with the rock, yeah. And it sounds like more of him rapping wise, because I can tell when FabvL is gonna switch from his rock voice, to me personally, switch from a rock voice to mostly melodic rap rock voice or so, in a way.
Is it glowing? I feel so close to the edge. Still going back for every broken heart that I refuse to break. I feel so close to the edge. Another open door closes right in my face. Still going back for me. This is the end, but this time I chose it. Forget the crack in the system, is it so for every broken heart that I refuse to break. I feel so close to the edge. Another open door closes right in my face.
I will will say that is such a cursed image right here. Right here. This is such a freaking cursed image right here of JAX where his skin is getting pulled off and such. Yeesh. Goddamn. And this wasn't even in the season finale. This was like what? Episode like what? If I'm not mistaken, 7 or so. 7, 6. So, yo. I've always said this, and people can hate me all you want when I say this. I don't care. It's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Even though rap and rock are like the same when it comes to meaning in their lyrics and such, I would say it like this. Because with hip hop, you always get the lyricism, you always get the bars, and there's always gonna be message, right? But I've always feel, for me, that when it comes to rock music has way more in meaning. Because it's always about poetry and such. Not saying rap don't have it too, but you hear a lot more when it comes to rap. Let me say it like this: you hear a lot more in rap in like flexing and like talking about the hood, talking about getting club bangers and so on and such, right? That's how I look at it. With rock, you mostly always get them like anthems. Not saying rap don't have anthems too, but you fully get some of them all the time. But with rock, you always getting anthems throughout it. So that's how I. Say that little part right there, every laugh and every curse took their toll on me. Hey, I will say this definitely does fit JAX to a T, because let's be honest, throughout the entire thing of JAX, throughout the entire thing of the show, JAX is always, like I said, he's always been the asshole. Let's be honest, we can all say he was always the asshole, right? But within like episode 4 or 5, when we start to see more of like some lore behind JAX, also on the others too, but mainly on JAX, you get to see why he always puts on that facade. Cause 9 times out of 10, when you see the people who you care about turning almost about to go crazy or so, sure, people always put on this face where build up that cope face where they're not affected by it that much, but let it keep on building up inside of you and such, and sooner or later, like you just saw with JAX, you're gonna go at your breaking point, or in this case, get abstraction. Boy, was it building up.
Another open door closes right in my face.
FabvL, why do you have to do them like that, man? Hold on. You ain't gotta do them like that. And hey, what it do, Dave? Your thumbnail ain't lying. This hits differently. Facts. Cause now, but it's so crazy that it would be JAX of all people that would have turned abstract. I thought it would have been Pomni. Cause we've seen from the start how the minute she got into the circus, she was gonna go batshit crazy. Even from the pilot episode till recently and stuff. We thought she was the one who was gonna go abstract. We thought it would be Ragatha. We thought it would be Kingo. We thought it would be Gango. Thought it would be or Zubul. We thought it would be all of that. Never would have thought it would be JAX, but like I said, at the time, he was more of like the comedic jokester asshole type vibe, right? So you wouldn't think he would be the one getting abstracted. But later on, we get to know more of the lore of him, of why he acts how he acts. And hey, it is what it is. I will say, I wish we could have saw it when he was going to turn an abstract. But luckily, I guess you can say they fixed it for us. Because then as soon as when we saw Pomni go into JAX, pause, see the whole backstory and all that, hey, it made it right in the end. But either way, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. It's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up, and one more time, shout out to FabvL, my guy. You did your thing on this one. I'm out.